Hope. Hope is an optimistic state of mind, a belief that something good will happen. It's not about being unrealistic, it's about being open to the universe. Hope isn't something you can see. You can't reach out and touch it, but it can wrap itself around you like a familiar old warm blanket. I've learned that no matter how difficult things seem, there is always hope, and hope is the last thing that is ever lost. Hope is a powerful force, and probably the most important factor when it comes to overcoming life's biggest challenges. Without it, everything is lost. To have hope is to want an outcome that makes your life better in some way. It not only makes a tough situation more bearable, but can slowly improve our lives, because looking for a better future motivates you to take the steps to make it happen. Hope is a part of everyone's life. We all hope for something. It's an essential part of being a human being. Hope helps us define what we want in our future. In a way, having hope links your past and your present to the future. You have a vision for what you hope will happen. Whether it does or not, just imagining it can make you feel better. Hope is not perfect and can't perform miracles for the hopeful, but it is a powerful way of helping with crisis in our lives. Whilst self is important in having hope, we must always ask for help and advice from those with more knowledge to give ourselves the best chance of finding peace and happiness. Having hope might seem pointless. If you don't hope, you won't find out what is beyond your hopes. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Man can live about 40 days without food, about 3 days without water, about 8 minutes without air, but only a few seconds without hope. How could hope possibly change the state of the world? Well, it doesn't. What hope does is change the person who has it, and then that person changes the world. Hope sends out vibrations of optimism that helps bring about solutions, and hope is the only thing stronger than fear. Life is better when there is hope. When we encourage others, we breathe hope into existence. One way to be a better person and encourage hope is to learn through reading. I can certainly recommend the Ramblings of Bry books. That old and tired phrase of stay hopeful might make you groan, but in getting through hard times, hope may be more powerful than we realise. If you knew that hope and despair were paths of the same destination, which would you choose? Often when we think about holding on to hope, we see it as a passive act that comes from a position of weakness. For instance, we indulge in hope when we run out of ideas or other possibilities to improve our situation. Hope, therefore, becomes a place of last resort, that we might just help us get what we want in the end. For the majority of people, this is precisely what hope is all about. It's about digging down at the bottom of a barrel with the intention of pulling off a miracle at the very last second. For these people, hope is nothing more but a fleeting thought that allows them to temporarily feel better about themselves when everything is falling apart. I suppose they see it as something like praying. Hope is a positive expectation that we have about a future outcome, but it's also so much more than this. A true and genuine feeling of hope can't be switched on and off whenever we feel like it. A true experience of hope goes well beyond a fleeting moment and instead bleeds into every aspect of your life. In fact, it could be said that hope is very much a lifestyle that's reflected in everything you do and in everything you are. It's a way of living your life that seeps into every part of your being. People who are high in hope don't just think that their future will be better, they take steps to make their dreams a reality. Hope is all about action and can be what pushes us to achieve our goals. We know how important hope is for survival and the slump we can fall into without it. Hope plays an important role in our well-being as it helps us to handle adversity, lifts our energy and gives us the drive to start a new day, even during difficult times. We need to harness hope so we not only survive, but we also move forward. I've learned that no matter how powerless we feel or how horrible things are, we keep going. We just can't give up. We have to keep moving forward, because whatever we're battling in the moment, it will pass. We will make it through. We've come this far, and we can make it through whatever comes next. Hope never abandons you, you abandon it. Without hope, we are lost. Allow hope to heal you, to change you, and let hope change the world. Hope is the anchor of the soul. Hope, Hope, hold on, pain ends.